Yeah. Welcome to Philly, baby. Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all the others have a blessed and humble day. Continue to have a blessed and humble evening, yo. We outside with it real quick. I'm just checking in with, my regular subscribers on this John. Hoping y'all have a blessed and humble day. Continue to have a blessed and humble evening. Shit, man. I'm outside with it. I'm thinking about going live. I'm not sure though. I wanna hit the StreamYard because we've been talking a little more about how the PA law. Like I was saying, man, I was thinking about doing the live. Right, a lot more parents have been talking to me about the how the PA plans to how can I say give 13-year-olds more independence. I think it's called the reasonable independence, child independence something. Listen, I think we talked about it on one of the lives, and we're gonna get right back into it soon. So we definitely gonna hit on that. But I don't want to do it right here. I'm gonna go to the stream yard to do that, John. For real, for real. So I'm just on this, John. Wait on my baby pops to come through. I don't want to smoke around my shorty, so we came outside to the porch and we chilling. But yo, while I'm on this, John, man, let me tell y'all, right, what happened to one of my friends today, right? Well, one of my homies. So my homie called me, right? And he doing DoorDash. And he's telling me, yo, you won't believe this shit. And you know what's crazy? What he told me kind of reminded me of this video that I was watching of this chick that lost her job, her DoorDash job, right? And it's crazy that my homie is doing the same thing. So my homie, he does this DoorDash delivery, right? It was two it was a he had to go to one place, right, and pick up two things for two different people, right, on his DoorDash app. So he goes, does that. He does the first delivery, and I guess when he's going to deliver the second delivery, right, and it's supposed to be, the lady left a note on the John saying, give it to me in my hands. So when he gets there, he calls the lady and he's like, yo, I'm right here with your delivery, da, 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 right? Then the lady's like, just put it right there. He's like, listen, I'm calling because you left a note saying that you wanted it to be delivered to you in your hands. So he's going on and off with her on that. So he finally listens. He puts it there. He hits the confirm button. Boom, everything's good. As he's driving, right, to go on to the next delivery, right, because he picked up another order. The old head gonna come. I don't know if she was an old head or what the fuck she was, right? But he's snapping. He's like, yo, this mother gonna tell me to leave the order there. I'm telling her to come and get it because I'm right there. Da, 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 da. So he finally listens to her. He puts the order down, but now she's calling back talking about that she was gonna say that she never received the order. Luckily that he put the order was already confirmed. Well, my thing is like that's the fastest way for somebody to get their fucking snot box rocked out their face, bro. Shit, people be doing some shit. Listen, once you lose that little side gig that you got on DoorDash because people are complaining about not receiving their orders, is fucked up. Like people be heated because it's like their only go to, the only time they can actually do some shit. So I get certain people, right? And it's crazy how other people could really have so much hate in their heart to do things like that, yo. And it reminds me of the chick that went to this medical establishment. She did a whole DoorDash order there. Some chick picked up the order, right? And they had to confirm it. But I got confirmed or whatever. But then the lady calls back talking about she never received her order. So that chick lost her job on DoorDash. I'm sitting here, get the fuck out of here. Like, these people don't got nothing. But she recorded. She went right back to the establishment. Right? And it's crazy though, right? With the confession that she got out of the people on there, she had a nice little lawsuit. It's fucked up what people do out here though. Like, people don't understand. What if What if the scripts were flipped? People. This is what I'm saying. People could never walk a mile in someone else's shoes. You can't. Like, it's really messed up what people are out here doing to others, and it be your own people. You see where I'm coming from? People within your own community doing this slick ass shit, not realizing that you could be in that person's shoe too. But they don't get it. They don't get it. Blessings, blessings. Welcome to the live. I see sweet blessings. How you doing? Welcome to Philly, baby. But we outside with it, man. I was waiting for my regular subscribers to come in through, man, to see if we gonna do this little live later on, because I definitely want to hit the StreamYard so we could do some more research on these laws and policies. All right. There's a lot of parents out here. See, that's what I wanted. I wanted to talk to more parents. I'm thinking about how I'm gonna do a live outside with the parents because it's getting cold. But I'm gonna definitely do a StreamYard, and we're gonna talk about how PA wants to how can I say, give 13-year-olds a little more independence, but it's not independence on the way that people think. All right, I think it's called the Child Reasonable something Act, if I'm not mistaken. I spoke on it on one of my lives, but I definitely want to do the StreamYard so we could do the research. All right, and let's talk about it. I mean, listen, I don't know, a lot of y'all remember, right, how back in the days, a lot of us used to babysit, whether it were our parents or it was for somebody in the community. You see where I'm coming from? It got paid for it, or had to watch our siblings, right? After school, until our parents got home and stuff like that. Well, it seems that a lot of parents are getting charged with neglect, all right, for doing the same thing that was done years ago. All right, there was this one parent. This is why I want to do the StreamYard. There was this one parent, I think it was in Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. She let her 10-year-old go to the store and DHS charged her with neglect, right? So we definitely gonna go down this little rabbit hole again, but we're gonna go and research the laws, all right, the policies that they got. Is it illegal for a parent to leave a child, to leave a 13-year-old babysitting, a sibling and stuff like that? What is abuse, right? According to the law, what is neglect? Like, so we definitely gonna go down that rabbit hole. But I want to do that on the StreamYard. I don't want to do it right here on the vertical YouTube. This door's still open. Oh yeah, and there was a few people, right, that was they was asking me about Philly, right? And as y'all can see, look, in every corner store, I know you noticed there's two corners right there, right? In each corner, one corner there's a Chinese store, other corner there's a corner store, a bodega, right? Now when you turn the other corner, there's gonna be a barber shop, right? Now you go to the other block, right on the corner, there's a whole nother store. That's why I be telling people, like, yeah, like in Philadelphia, there's stores in every freaking corner. Nail salons, hair salons, Chinese stores, bodegas, all that. No, this not Jersey. This Philly. But shout out to Jersey though. Shout out to New York and its 5 girls. Ooh, ooh. That's the way to do it. They out there, they just chilling. Look at that. Boombox, like back in the days, just a newer. I remember I did that same shit when them Jones came out. Damn, it was a few years back too when them Jones came out with them little speakers came out. Man, I used to do the same thing. Walk around like them Jones were boom boxes. Yeah, somebody was telling me it looked like Camden. I've never been to Camden. I've been to Jersey, but I haven't been to all parts of Jersey. I forgot what part of Jersey I was in. I know I've been to a little area of Newark. Newark is way different. Well, to the part that I was in, it was very quiet. It seemed like a lot of rich folks lived in that area. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. And that was because I had to take my son to go see his grandma. That area was really, really it was listen, it looked like the suburbs. It looked like it was nothing but rich people living in that area. But I'm not sure, because I'm not from there. But I know I was in some part of Newark. Newark, I hope I'm saying it right. Not New York, Newark. I've been to AC. Other than that, I haven't been nowhere. I haven't been to Brooklyn. I haven't been to Camden. I haven't been to no other areas. So in New York, New Jersey, and stuff like that, do they have like corner stores everywhere, like in every part of its area? Like here in Philly, it don't matter where you go. There's a corner store, a Chinese store, a nail salon, and a hair salon. I mean, a barber shop, a convenience store. It don't matter what it is. There's something in every corner. Is it the same down there? Oh, y'all got the same down there. Okay, okay. That's why a lot of people say it's similar. Okay. I know that when I left Philly, like I went to Reading. Reading is different. It's not the same as Philly. I left out completely. Youngstown, Ohio is completely different from Philly. Youngstown, Ohio, I hated the fact that either you had to catch the bus or the train if you ain't have a fucking car. Cause walking to get to places was a bit, yo, for me to get to one corner store, I had to do a lot of walking, yo. Just for me to get to one corner store in fucking Youngstown, Ohio. It's completely different from over here. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie, it's easier for me to drive. But I ain't ever getting in a car. Not ever. Not after I got into that accident. I'm good. Chinese still gonna be popping tonight. Watch. She gonna be closing soon. She definitely gonna be popping tonight. Yo yo. Hi. Where you parked at? I ain't even see you. Oh.
You didn't see me the first time either.
Where was you at?
I'm always around.
You little sneaky ninja. Ooh la la.
Everything all right?
Yeah. Doing a little quick live. I was thinking I'm about to I need to hit the StreamYard.
The who?
The StreamYard. I want to talk about the PA laws. You know they're about to do the I forgot what's the whole name. I know it's called the Child Reasonable. It's not the Reasonable Act. It has some numbers before it. It's called something. They're gonna expand, give more the 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds more independence, so that parents don't get charged with neglect. If a parent has to go, come be a little late from coming home from work and they gotta pick up the child, like and watch the kid for like 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. Or they're leaving the child, to babysit. They gotta make a market run or something like that. so that if somebody calls DHS, they don't get charged with neglect. I'm like, it's not. A lot of people think it's giving them more dependence. I'm like, it's. I don't have a problem with a 13-year-old that's responsible babysitting, because you have to make sure that 13-year-old is responsible. Not every 13-year-old, 12-year-old is responsible, and you know that's right.
But you have to think about it. See, with them bringing that law into fruition, it got its pros and its cons, because it's not to say, oh, well, this one responsible and this one not.
That's why it's up to the parent. But the problem is, what's funny, it's already a law. It says it in the law. It's up to the parent to know which of their child is responsible or not. Which one can they leave babies? Look it up. That's
what
what
they
I'm
got
like.
an 18-year-old that ain't even fucking responsible.
That's why they go down and they break that shit. How is you a parent don't know which one of your kids responsible?
What if it was only an 18-year-old and a 6-year-old, 18-year-old and a 3-year-old?
You should know. You should know.
No, I should know, because that ain't my issue. All my kids are certified, qualified, but they don't have to worry about that.
Exactly, because if a parent tell me you're not teaching them, you're supposed to be teaching them responsibility.
Absolutely. They learn early. Learn how to budget, bank, everything.
I'm like, they did it with us. Did we forget? You see my point?
You gotta realize. The mom, listen though, you gotta realize this though, right? See,
but I'm not mad at it.
Listen, we grew up in different eras. The era I grew up in, you could be left home alone because the whole block was watching you. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
That was different from my era, though.
See, in my era, right? No, listen. Like, all right, the block I grew up on, one of the blocks I grew up on, my grandmother, my mom's mom lived 2 doors down. Then a few more doors down was my aunt. Then 2 more doors down was my uncle and my great-grandma. Then across the street was my grandma.
A family in the neighborhood.
A family on the block. Then the thing about it, everybody in the neighborhood knew who my family was. So even if they wasn't around, no, Raheem, you ain't supposed to do this. No, you ain't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to do this. I'm going to tell your mother. Or give you a pop.
That was no different from when I was growing up.
But see, the thing about it, though, nobody was calling DHS. Nobody was saying, hey, this kid home alone. Or
that's now, though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the big difference between now and then. See, where, though, it was a tight-knit community, a family-oriented based community, you didn't have to worry about calling the police or calling DHS, because guess what? Everybody stuck together. Everybody made sure everybody was good back then. See, what you didn't have and we had, all right, here, we got you. You see what I'm saying?
It's not like that.
It's not like that. Now everybody want to call DHS, worry about who got the bigger bag, the dirtiest house. Bitch, you dirty. You out here looking like $1 million and your kids running around looking like a boogeyman. It make sense.
Yo, he said, bitch, you dirty. I can't with him.
I'll be right back.
All right, boss. Yeah, I can't with him. He was speaking some facts, but yeah, definitely. See, this is why I want to hit the StreamYard. I want to open the panel up, all right? And I want to get my regular subscribers to come up and let's talk about it, all right? Because what's crazy is this. I'm not mad at the law. It took a parent to fight to, argue this so that, the politicians could pay attention on. Because there's a lot of social work. See, that's what I'm saying. There's way more to it, all right? Like he just said, there's people calling the AS, right? And what's crazy is I want to dive down that rabbit hole. Should a social worker know the difference, the behavior of a parent that's neglectful and abusive towards, a parent that is being, how can I say, chastiseful and disciplinary towards their child. You see where I'm coming from? So we definitely about to go to these rabbit holes, all right, and learn some shit, all right? That's the whole point of, opening these panels, having these lives, talking about it. We don't even pay attention to the trolls, all right? Because we know that when we bring up topics like this, it's going to be people that, get in their egos, all up in their emotions. There's going to be trolls on there trying to get you mad and shit like that. We know how it works on this, John. But y'all know what we do with these trolls, right? Y'all know what we do with the toxic people, right? We gather them up, all right? We throw them out the window and we Kobe them into a trash can and we forget about it. It's irrelevant, just like yesterday's newspaper. Oh, I hope you get better. You're just recovering from a motorcycle accident. Hopefully you get better. Man, I know how you feel, man. Listen, I got into a car accident 2 years ago. And I was just told that I can go back to work. I was so hyped. And it was like, hey, you're able to pick up over 2 years. Like, listen, physical therapy, chiropractor, everything. Right in the beginning, I was like, shit, this shit was hard. And they kept telling me, like, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to try this, and if we can't figure a way to get you better, we're gonna have to do the surgery, right? And when they said surgery, the complications to the surgery at that, I'm not trying to be bed bound. There's a chance of me being bed bound. I'm good. Let's go natural. I want to do this shit natural, and I did it. All right, even though I still get pain and stuff like that. Go to a karaoke? Wait, YouTube is giving me recommendations on what to do on a live? Oh shit, that's new. Oh snap. That's crazy. But yeah, man. YouTube just threw me off real quick. That's new. YouTube giving you recommendations on what to talk about on your live. Oh shit. That's wild. But yeah, we definitely about to go down that rabbit hole later on. Listen, hopefully I got the chance to do it later on. Because like I was saying, my bad, back on topic, right? There's so many things, right? There's so many cons to this. But at the end of the day, man, we need to start teaching our kids responsibility. Like another thing that, like I was saying the last time, people get mad at me when I said, listen, I'm not mad at the law that they're trying to pass in New York, New Jersey, right? And I don't think that's the only city that has done it or is trying to get it passed, right? The same way with the Responsible Child Act law, whatever it's called, right? Pennsylvania is not the only one trying to get it passed. So it's kind of like, in New York, New Jersey, the 5 boroughs are trying to, how can I say, make the parent responsible for, if their child is 13 years old and they out here fucking acting a fool, doing all this dumb shit. Just like these little kids out here in Philadelphia. And I feel as though, yeah, as a parent, man, you got to get your shit together because it starts from home. And that's because, I'm not going to put no excuses, right? And I feel bad for the parents that, sat here and got told that if they sit here and they pop their child, they going to jail. If they sit here and, they get a little hard with their child, they're going to jail. That's not true. You need to start chastising. There's a difference between chastising, disciplining your child, and neglecting and abusing your child. All right? Big difference. All right? So later on, we definitely going to talk about, chastise and discipline versus abuse and neglect. Somebody said Pittsburgh is better. I don't know what Pittsburgh is better at. I mean, listen, every city goes through the same shit. All right, we all got some good politicians and some corrupt ass politicians. Every city has the same shit. And at the end of the day, right, I can't even listen. I love my city, Philadelphia. I swear to God, I love Philadelphia. But the people in Philadelphia is what's making Philadelphia the way it is. All right, it's like, I've had some people come from different places, Detroit, Washington, and they be like, "Yo, I love." And he said, "I love you all." Hola, ¿cómo estás? Did the Mexican accent come out?
Yeah, it always does. It's something different.
I gotta listen to some more Juan Gabriel.
You finished it?
This? You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Perdón por todo el tiempo que dame te hice daño. Te amé demasiado. Yo, listening to my mama music gets you want to clean. I'm gonna start doing that more often. Hold up.
Oh gosh.
I was doing it earlier. I was like, oh, I see why she used to be in her bag. Earlier, I was listening to us that you can ring my bell. I was like, damn, I see why my mama used to listen to all this shit.
Freaky ass music. You ain't even dig it.
I ain't even dig it. I think she do.
You know what's crazy? I think I was about 6, 7 when I dug it.
What?
I was young.
I didn't even understand what that song meant until like 2 years ago. You funny as shit.
I used to listen to the lyrics all the time back then.
What?
Back up.
What did I do?
Look at your
Pay
shirt.
attention.
What about it?
Oh, we got Cutting Edge in the building. Blessings, blessings. Big shout out to Cutting Edge. I appreciate the support. But yeah, man. I think I'm gonna do the StreamYard in a little bit. That's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna end this John and do a StreamYard so that way we can go down a rabbit hole. And I could put that little girl to sleep. She got school tomorrow.
Yeah, you still got things to do later.
Oh yeah, we still gotta go to the laundromat too. I might not even be able to do this live tonight. It looks like I'm gonna be doing this live when she in school.
You'll figure it out.
Yep.
What time is it?
I know she gotta go to bed soon. Yeah. No, it's 6:56. She got like 2 more hours. So I might be able to do the live tonight. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
It will take long to go do what we gotta go do.
We only got one load.
Yeah, that's gonna be in and out. That's like an hour and a half at the most with travel time and everything included. Wash, dry.
I'll do that shit tonight. Like always. It's even better because she'll be asleep. And I can really speak my mind. I can't talk when she around. I gotta talk in code. I already owe her $3 million. I don't know if she'll ever see that. I'm in debt with my child. You alright?
I'm thinking about what to get for Jack.
Like, what you mean?
Like them days, what kind?
Juan, he wants to know what you want to drink. He outside. Open the door and go talk to him. Let me get off this, John, because he's going to tell you now.
Come outside and talk.
Let me get off this, John, guys, all right, because I'm going to prepare for this live that I'm going to do later on and get ready to go do this laundry. So, we out. Make sure y'all sub up, all right? Make sure, listen, man, if y'all enjoying the content and stuff like that, y'all become members so that, listen, we need more members to start doing member giveaways, all right? So, listen, stay tuned, subscribe, share the videos, and listen, I appreciate all those that be commenting on the videos because y'all comments don't just help support the channel, all right? A lot of y'all got a lot of y'all got a whole bunch of, how can I say, different point of views, all right, on different topics, different things. And I love the fact that I could take it with me and speak to these politicians, especially when it comes to these policies. All right. So I appreciate those that, be rocking out with a shorty. All right. Leaving the comments, sharing the videos. All right. Liking the videos and more. And with that being said, yo, man, we out. Like I said, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, become a member. Because, listen, without the members, we can't do the members giveaways, all right? I am going to do a giveaway for my the subscribers that I've had on this drone for a minute, all right? So stay tuned, and we out.